Hi guys, welcome back to my Exvius guide. Now I'm gonna review Papalimo. Let's take a look at his stats first. Like you can see, his health is kinda low, but for magic stats, there's no big difference compared to 4 stars base such as Zyrus and 3 stars base Exdet. Please don't compare him to 5 stars mate such as Darkfina because of course their magic are higher. Papalimo also has magic plus 30% and MP plus 20%. Which are quite nice for a mage like him. His problem is same like Ida, lack of health boost. But you don't need to worry about that if you equip him with his exclusive equipment. Let's take a look at his abilities. One of his strongest assets is Swift Cast. It is basically a dual black magic. He also learned 3 Ga spells, Viraga, Blizzaga, and Chundaga. They are the most common elements in the game, so you will find a lot of enemies which resist against one of those elements, okay? The damage is also, not big or anything, only 1.8 magic multiplier. If you fight single enemy, then you can use dual flare, but it is fire element, so it is useless against enemy with fire resistance. The next skill is Convert. This will allow him to recover his MP to full. It is very nice to have this because dual cast flare will drain his MP very quick. Simply make sure you use this skill before you do any healing. This way he will be safe from enemies' attack. His LB deals a high damage, but the problem is it is thunder element. So it could be a good or bad thing, depends on the enemy you face, okay? Also remember that his LB needs 20 crystals to be full instead of 16. So you need a little bit more effort to full his LB gauge. I think those are only good abilities he has. Now let's take a look at mediocre abilities. The first is Mana Wall. Damage mitigation is nice, but the problem is it only targets himself. If you need this, then I think it is better to use Sakura instead of him because Sakura's defensive barrier have the same effect and affect all allies. So if you need to use this Mana Wall, then I believe that other characters are needed too. So I think it is better to replace him with Sakura if that's the case. For the example is Titan Battle, okay? The next skill is Astral Fire. It deals very little damage to the enemy. Sure, it buffs 50% of your magic, but really, it is not worth to use because it only lasts 3 turns, and I believe you should let your support buff your magic instead of wasting turn to cast it by yourself. The next is Astral Blizzard. It deals the same pathetic damage as Astral Fire, but it is an ice element. The MP regen is not that good too. Better to use his Convert instead of this one if you need to refill your MP. So next skill is Apocatastasis. It's not good because if you really need to buff someone's spirit, then it is better to bring Minfilia to the battle because her call to spirit is superior than this skill. So he is a black mage. So I don't think you should rely on him as a support. Okay, so just forget this skill. So enough about the skills. Let's take a look at his equipment. His exclusive equipment are not that good too. Okay, the only piece I can recommend you is his rod. For the rope, it is quite nice and I can still recommend it because it has health and MP boost. But the magic and defense stats are kinda low. So it is kinda bad in my opinion. The worst is his accessory. It only increases 8 magic, and it is better to stick with Hero's Ring or Earrings. But you will miss health boost. But if that is your concern, then try to get domination ring because it boosts your health and magic at the same time. He is not worth to use the hardcore build or Trustmaster build because like you can see, all the equipments come from a mage. Okay, so they are also more powerful than him. So there's no reason to equip this equipment on Papalimo. So that's enough for the equipment. And so my conclusion for him is he is nice budget starter mage. In my opinion, he is more powerful than Kefka and Terra on her normal state. But if you already have Zyrus or Xdeath, then you don't need to bother with him. He is able to get a boost in his damage if you pair him with 7. Because 7 Elemental Lash will reduce the enemy fire, ice, and thunder resistance. But that's also same for the other mage. So I think it is not a real advantage. The other problem he has is no powerful neutral spells. Zyrus has Blood Pulsar, Xdeath has Meteor, but Papa only has Cat. It deals 1 magic damage, so that's really bad, okay? His greatest feature is his Trustmaster reward. His Trustmaster reward is really good and you can get it quite easy on this event. This means you can stock up Sage Prajna and equip those to your real mage. This is the reason why he is not that powerful, okay? Because I believe Gami only want you to farm for his Trustmaster reward and equip those on your real mage. Unlike Ida's Trustmaster reward, you can stack this. So try to get as many Papa as possible from this event. His Trustmaster reward is really priceless for a mage, especially for free-to-play players who doesn't do macro to get those Shantoto magic plus 30%. That extra 10% health will really increase your mage survivability because mage usually have lower health and quite low defense. So extra health will be very useful. Try to get at least 4 of his Trustmaster reward from this event. In the end, I give him 7.5 out of 10. Generic mage with awesome Trustmaster reward. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys!